Friends, familia, we are not here to worry about outcomes. We are not here to create expectations about how something's going to turn out, something that we put our heart into, something that we're exposing for the first time to the world, that we're sharing with the world, whether it's a project or a gift, right? Music, coaching, a class, whatever it is that you have on your heart that you want to share. Your job is to connect to the part of you that loves that. Your job is to flow with the divine light that's within you, to be in connection to the Spirit as you share that gift, as you write, as you create, and as you extend. That's it. It is not your job to figure out how many people are gonna like it. It's not your job to worry about if it's gonna be accepted or not. That is not the point. It has never been the point. And you know what's funny? That when we start coming from a place that's purely authentic, that's releasing all this worry about what the world will think about it, once we've started to really heal that in the mind, and we all are invited to heal that in the mind, because the mind is one. Sorry, I need to hold my my towel up. The mind is one. So we're all being invited to heal our mind all the time, in every situation, every encounter. And so putting out a new project, or putting out a new song, or a new endeavor, starting something that is in connection to others and the response of others. I was in the music industry for many years, right? The response of others, and whether they liked it or not, the approval is very important. It's defining who you are as an artist, or your success, right? Your profession. And so that was a big part of what I had to awaken to. This is not my job. My job is to connect with the truth in me, with the heart, with my imagination, with my creativity, to co-create with the energy of Spirit, to let it move through me, to be led by it. 222. Yeah, this is a journey of us in the Spirit, folks. This is what it is. And so for anybody who's new here, speaking of the journey with the Spirit, I'm Steph, and this is Spirit-Led Steph, a channel where I allow myself to show, what's truly coming up, what's on my heart, be an example of what stepping up, stepping forward in authenticity looks like, because 3-4 months ago, this was not where I was. I was doing a lot. I was, prior to that, for like 4 years or maybe a little over, I was really in my hermit stage of really healing and going deep within, being just me and the Spirit, me and Jesus. Jesus was a huge part of my awakening, outside of dogma, outside of institutions, because honestly, that's what he's always been. He never asked for dogma or anything. And so, yeah, he's been huge in my life, and it fills my heart to serve from a place where I am led by the Spirit, and I'm speaking my truth, and I am no longer afraid of what people say, if it'll be approved, if I'll be judged as a Jesus lover or a fundamentalist, because those were my judgments in the past. I'm not there anymore. That's all healed. Love has embraced all of it within me. And, I feel like this new project that's coming up, and this is why I'm sharing this video, right? Like, I have my new project coming up that I feel so inspired to lead, and it's yoga. It's a new version of yoga, right? It is the merging of two spiritual worlds, which are one in me. And if they're one in me, I know that they are one in other people, or they can be, because like I said, our mind is one. We are one. And ultimately, we are all, and so many of us are walking similar paths, seeking that same light. And so my project is worship yoga, right? Bringing the beauty of yoga, which literally means union, together with worship music, outside of the institution, outside of dogma. Yeah, just really 2 practices that lead us to the heart and connect us with a master teacher like Jesus, a master of the heart. Like, I don't know. It doesn't get better than that, I think. But yeah. So this video is really just to remind us all, to remind myself as I remind you. We are not here to worry about what other people are going to say, do, think about what we're doing, what our project's about, if it's approved or, if they can approve of it or no. Our job is here. Our job is here. Everything else is taken care of. Because when we work on our own mind, when we work on resting and trusting what is, when we come into the presence of the Spirit, the presence of the moment, non-judgmental presence that is just aware and accepting of what is, in love with what is, like Byron Katie says. When we're there, the world begins to reflect differently. What we see and what we perceive is now very different. The world changes. Like the Course in Miracles says, seek not to change the world, but change your mind about the world. And watch what happens. Everything around us changes. And miracles begin to happen because now we're connected with ourselves. We are in this, and not ourselves like the body personality, because that comes and goes, right? We can't confuse that. And yes, it's a beautiful vehicle and communication tool with the divine, a tool to serve and to feel and to do all the things that we're here to do in this dream experience. But beyond that, it is a new dawn when you understand that that is not who you are. It is a new day when you understand that you are spirit, that you are light, and that the ego that is in your mind that you've believed, because ultimately there was something there that we've all believed about being separate from God. That is something that is no longer true. You can identify it. You can see the ego mind now. And this is me showing us that when we start stepping in and and putting a project out and moving forward with our gift and sharing and extending our light, the ego will step in and also begin to worry about what others are thinking. Begin to bring in the wound of belonging or worthiness. But this is a reminder to you and a reminder to myself as I look at myself in the mirror, yeah? We are not here to worry about outcomes. I am not here to worry about outcomes. I am here to play my part in the greater role of this entire universe, of ultimately the healing of the mind, so that we can all remember who we are at heart, so we can all shine our light. And we do it by following step by step, not getting attached to a particular project, not getting attached to a particular gift or song or album. No, we put it out. We work with the Spirit. We use it to heal our minds, and we are free. We watch everything unfold. We witness, and we become part of the play. We join the characters on the screen instead of being a victim to it and waiting for the characters to react to what we're doing. No. We do our part, and then we watch everything unfold. That is the invitation again and again. And it sounds so freeing, and it is freeing when you live it, when you experience it, because that is a life led by the Spirit. That is a life of awareness, of really stepping into consciousness and becoming the observer, and yet also the joyful participator, because you are no longer at the will of others, at the will of life, at the will of the egoic mind. You are free, and your world will begin to reflect that you are free. And so what comes will come, and what will be blessed, because when it is for you, it will be, and you have no say over that. If it is meant for you, trust that it will come to you and it will be yours. So how about resting in this moment? How about really just stepping into the part that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel creative? And remember who we freaking are, man. We are the light. We come to shine the light. 10-10 as I say that. And we shine our light so that others can remember their own light. Not because we shine brighter or we're better. No. It's like that little phrase that I would say in like a little chant that I do with my daughter every once in a while before she goes to school. It's like, I am better than no one. No one's better than me. 'Cause I am a child of love. A child of light. A child of God. And she screams. That's what you are. That's what I am. That's what we're here to do. That's our only responsibility, to remember that. Let everything else fall into place. All right, my loves. Thank you for listening to me. This was my bathroom talk for the day. Be blessed. Until the next video. Ciao.